Good morning, Zambia. Welcome to our broadcast on nutrition in children. On behalf of the Crescent Ministries, I welcome you very well. And that's not only me, but also my co-chair, Naonga Banda, who is right beside me here in the studio at Crescent Ministries. So thank you very much that you are willing to hear us and to hear to our contribution on nutrition in children. Before we introduce ourselves, I want to make sure you understand we are not wearing face masks. So we are vaccinated, we have the necessary distance, and we have also negative swabs. So we obey to all the regulations that are given from the government. First of all, I may introduce myself. My name is Martin Zeyer. I'm an adjunct professor of the Crescent University, a growing university within the Crescent Ministries, and I'm also professor of medicine at the University of Heidelberg, Germany. I'm here for almost 10 years with the Crescent Ministries in Zambia, and I'm coming here one or twice per year to work in projects. But now it's time to introduce my co-chair, Naonga Banda. Naonga, please.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning, viewers. My name is Naonga Banda, and I'm a site manager for Crescent Ministries. I manage one of our sites, the Lusaka one, and I have over 11 years work experience. I'm a sociologist by training, and I've been working in Crescent health programs for the last 6 years now.
Thank you, Naonga, for this introduction, and I think you have a key role in the Lusaka side for all the projects, also the projects which we started and which were founded by a German foundation who paid, for example, for nutritionists, for nurses, for social workers, and also for other things which are necessary to run these projects. Now, how did we come to this initiative on nutrition in Zambian children? Now, the Crescent ART clinics cover thousands of patients, and among them are also many children. And they are often children from parents who are under ART treatment. That means viral drugs which suppress the HIV virus. And these children are fortunately HIV negative, and that's a real progress and success of the NGO Crescent Ministries, because almost all children, a couple of hundred of them, are HIV negative. Now, when we saw these children and went into more detail, we found out that these children are, after months 6 to 1 year, when breastfeeding is stopped, they lose weight, they lose height, and the U investigations, where you look for the performance of the children and the cognitive abilities, were decreasing. Now, this has happened because with the change of nutrition, proteins are much less given to the children than with the mother milk. So stopping breastfeeding poses a problem, particularly to these children. But this is not only a thing of the HIV negative children, but also of the HIV positive children. So what we did, we started an initiative where we tried to feed these children by training through their mothers with proteins, like, for example, plant proteins, which you can raise easily here in Zambia and which are not necessarily be stored for a long time, so the risk of getting bad food is very low. And by doing this, we found out that an adequate nutrition for these children improved the number of those who gained weight and height. So most of them were not too small and and had a normal weight, but also the U investigations, the cognitive abilities improved. And I think this is so important for these children, because once they are growing older, they go to school, they need their brains, because the brain is the most important thing to master your upcoming life, the upcoming life of these children. So we are so happy that we could start this project in the age group of 0 to 5 years. However, many children, or all children, as we all do, grow, and as ages goes on, they get 6, 7, 8, and 10 years, and so on. And now we are starting a new project, and Naonga will report on this shortly, for the age group of 5 to 15 years. Nanga, please, could you introduce us to this project, to this program, and tell us also, is it open for all children, and how are your ideas on this project?
Thank you so much, Dr. Martin. As CRESO, we are really excited to implement this project, especially looking at the success that we saw from the preceding 2 projects for the under 5s. And this project is targeting all children from the ages of 5 to 15. And these children can participate in this project. So we basically have a twofold approach. We are working with certain selected schools in Lusaka, as well as through our clinic and mobile community posts where these children will be added onto the program. And of course, we've gone through all the necessary permissions. We've sought permission from the DEB's office in Lusaka at Chilanga district to work in the selected schools that we have chosen. And basically in these schools, we are going to be giving health education, nutrition education to the children, mostly around nutrition, but also to do with HIV and sexual reproductive health as well. We're also going to be doing assessments for these children to see how they are growing. As you know, for the under 5 children, it's very easy to see them because our Ministry of Health already has a program in that area where under 5 children are routinely checked. So this is a new approach that we're taking health assessments to the schools and through our clinics as well as community posts, where we are going to be doing these routine assessments to see how children are growing, both physically as well as cognitively, using some standardized tools that have been tested and tried. And we're also going to be looking at how they are performing. Through these assessments, we'll be able to identify children that are malnourished, and we'll be able to provide some nutrition support. So the sites where we have currently working include CRESO main site here in Mass Media, next, just near in the Kalingalinga community here. We're going to be reaching children through our main clinic, as well as the community posts around Chibolia and John Lane, Kalundu. We're also in Garden and Chazanga. And the schools where we are piloting this project, or where we are starting, include John Lane, Vera Chiluba. We have our school here, Goka, Fountain Gate, as well as Kalundu Basic in Chilanga district. So this is where we are starting the project. And I'd like to say, Dr. Martin, that so far we've really received an overwhelming response. The teachers are very excited to implement this project, and the schools as well are very excited to implement this project and to join the health clubs that we are forming.
Anga, thank you so much. That's a real great initiative, and it's heartbreaking to hear what you are doing and how great this work is that you are starting together with your colleagues from nutrition, from social working, from nursing, and so on. Tell us, please, are there any barriers that children are not allowed, or are all children welcome to join this project?
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Martin. All children are welcome to join this project. So all children who might be born from parents living with HIV, children who are living with HIV themselves and are on ART treatment, as well as HIV negative children who may also have negative parents. So all children are welcome. There are no barriers. Those that are willing and excited to participate in this program are very welcome.
Thank you. How can we get in contact? I mean, if I have children and I want to check in with CRESO Ministries, are there an email or phone numbers or websites where I can get in contact with you? How can I reach you or your co-workers?
Okay, so you can visit us in person. We are found along Nangwenya Road. That's where our main office is, at plot 17734, just next to Movie TV. That is where we are physically located. But if you are in the communities, you can always go to our community posts. And if you want to reach us via phone, you can reach us on 0977 3305 0528. That's 0977 330528. That's where you can reach us on. We also have a website on Creso Ministries, but you can always visit us in person, or you can get in touch with us via phone.
Thank you, Naonga. So choose this chance and get in contact with the people of the Go Center of Creso Ministries. And if you have children, if you are interested, please feel free. Don't be shy. Come and get in contact and use this absolutely great initiative, which helps to develop Zambian children to grow up, hopefully HIV negative, and hopefully with a great career ahead. I like to close now, and I'll thank all the visitors of this short broadcast. And again, I would like to encourage you to get in contact with the Creso Ministries, an institution which I learned to love over the years, and I'm very happy to cooperate and work with all these people here. By them, I would like to turn over to my co-chair, to Naonga Banda, for the closing remarks. Naonga, please.
Okay, thank you so much, viewers, that you were able to tune in and follow this live programming. And we wish you the best of health, stay safe, and keep safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Naomi and welcome to this cooking show. I'm a nutritionist from Creso Ministries. We are here to do a demo on preparation of healthy foods. So today we are going to prepare pumpkin mash for babies and a pumpkin meal also for adults. Basically today we picked on butternut and pumpkin because these two fall in the same family. They are squashes, they are fruits, and at the same time they are vegetables. They are fruits because they contain seeds in them, and then they are vegetables because they are vegetables, we use them as relish as well. So these both of them have certain colors in them. You find yellow, orange colors in them, which is a good source of vitamin A, and also they also have a good source of vitamin C, and a good source of energy, which is a carbohydrate. In minerals you can find potassium and zinc, which are good for the immune system. So instead of preparing the pumpkins on their own, we decided that we add an ingredient that will balance up the carbohydrate as well as the protein. So for today, we picked on pounded roasted groundnuts, or you can use peanut butter to make a good blend. So we are going to carry out a demonstration on how we prepare the pumpkin mash. So first step, you can get either the pumpkin, or you can get the butternut. You wash the butternut very nicely, making sure that there's no sand. You clean it up very nicely. So after kusuka, we now peel the butternuts. Okay? We now peel the pumpkin or the butternut. Then you cube them. After you cube them, and then mwabika minshi. Yeah. And then this is the way the finished product is. You add 2 cups of water. another glass. And then you cover. Yes. So after you cover, you let it boil for about 30 to 35 minutes, depending on ngati ija ya jamata nganioko sama nyingi mkati ija ya unga nikuyalekelela for 45 minutes or even 1 hour. Ngati ni aja ya soft mga mwamene ya lili ma butternut ya kupya even just 25 minutes or 30 minutes. So tayalekelela manje ya kupya hapa. Wao ya kupya tishita prepare nshaba. After nshaba zakazingiwa mshemushe zankara golden brown. After zankara golden brown, you let it to cook. So zipole. After zapola, kutosa vikamba. You remove vikamba so that sivi ononga muntu pachani chipamkosi. So after machosa vikamba, and Patricia, what do you do? Put it in the mortar. After kutwa, tieka pa sefa. I only hope once tilinato tuende manyumba. Ngati venangu ngati afford blender, you can buy a blender to a mortar that you can use to do your groundnuts or to pound your groundnuts. So you pound until you have nice fine pounded groundnuts. Ngazimie nshaba hizi kufaka ku pumpkin yato, kufaka ku matanga o ichifushi o ngazimie peanut butter. So hapa manje tizayi zinga mamiti zayi zinga ilelo tizayi zinga peanut butter kufaka hapo. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter zila with a pinch of salt. Yeah. So after we mash, and then you let it simmer. You let it simmer for just for about 5 minutes, and then you dish out. So the mashed one is for the babies. The one which is not mashed is for adults. So this is basically how we prepare pumpkin mash and the pumpkin meal for adults. In our language we call it chipwatanga, in Bemba ati chikushi chakusashila or chambalala. But at the end of the day you have to make sure that the groundnuts are roasted, or you use peanut butter. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for watching. We hope that you practice what you have learned today. It's a simple recipe. It doesn't require any cooking oil. It doesn't require a lot of energy or a lot of hassle. All you need to do is just to have basic ingredients. So this will help you to give you energy. You can have it for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, you can even have it for supper if you want, because it's a balanced meal as it is. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for watching.